This is pretty cool. You love candy corn. I love candy corn, right?
Yes.
Well, check this out. 90% of Americans say they plan to share chocolate and candy with friends and family this Halloween season. I'm not. And people who enjoy candy corn have a strong opinion about that particular iconic Halloween treat. Well, I got firsthand the right way to eat it from Carly Sheldonhouse. Good morning, Carly. How you doing?
Good morning. How are you? Happy Halloween. Thanks for having me.
Well, I am very excited. So let's get into this. It's Halloween season, as we know. So, what are some of the treats people are excited for this season?
Thank you so much for asking that. We did the hard research so everybody knows what the best treats are for trick-or-treaters this year. Coming in at number one is probably no surprise to anyone. It's chocolate. People love it throughout the year, and it's absolutely perfect for the Halloween season. Second up is gummy candy, so maybe some bold flavors, some cool shapes. We know that more than 60% of Americans say they're looking for treats with a creepy, spooky, scary kind of theme. So gummy candy is perfect for that, whether it's a worm or a spider or a brain or any kind of shape you can think of. And then rounding out the top three, it's pretty controversial, but you can't deny it's iconic. Candy corn is the third top Halloween treat. So any of those are perfect for trick-or-treaters. And if you're wondering who's going to be enjoying those treats, we heard from parents, about 60% of American parents say that they are going to steal some treats from their kids' stash. And I have a feeling the 40% who say they won't are probably lying.
Yeah. I'm going to dispute your research a little bit because candy corn should be number one. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm a candy corn person. It should be number one, but I'm gonna let this slide. Okay, I almost had to get to me a candy corn fight. I don't want to do that. But let's talk about how, of course, chocolate candy enhances the Halloween experience for everyone, doesn't it?
Absolutely. Chocolate and candy play a really important role in offering a little bit of sweetness during a holiday season or for a celebration or even for everyday treating. But for Halloween specifically, we like to call that in the candy industry our Super Bowl. It is a moment when chocolate and candy have their time to shine. And a lot of people incorporate chocolate and candy into their seasonal celebrations. And Halloween is really so much more than just the night of October 31st. It's an entire season of opportunity to connect with others, to build community, and of course, to enjoy some chocolate and candy. So whether you are decorating your home and making a costume while enjoying some Halloween treats, or baking with chocolate and candy, of course, trick-or-treating on Halloween, all of those are great ways to celebrate the season that incorporate chocolate and candy.
I like that. That's right. Love it always. That's again, it just starts. Okay. Here we go. I want my audience, I want us to get very serious here. This is so important. This is coming from a professional. Let me take a deep breath. What is the right way to eat candy corn?
I knew this question had to be coming based on how much you love candy corn. It's a really hot debate right now, maybe the biggest debate in the entire country. What is the right way to eat candy corn? I can tell you what we know. 31% of Americans are like me. They start with that narrow white end. 18% of Americans flip it and they start with that wider yellow end. And then a little over half of Americans, 51% of people, say that they just go for it. They eat that entire piece all at once. And since you are such a fan of candy corn, which I love to hear, I have to know, how do you eat your candy corn?
Okay, this is bad. And I'm going to go ahead and say right here on live TV, but I literally just take a handful and put it all in my mouth. I just go all in, and what I'll do is I'll do one or two to make it look like I'm not going to eat them all, and then they all go. I'm going to tell you. And of course, you know what? It doesn't just start at Halloween. It starts a little bit earlier, like we're getting right now. I saw them on the stands. I go all the way to Christmas. I go all the way. I get enough bags. I get enough for Christmas time, and they usually only make it pretty much not even to Thanksgiving. So
I love that. And a lot of companies are actually making candy corn for different seasons. So you see some Thanksgiving treats, you see candy corn for different seasons. So that is good news for you, for me, and for all of the other many candy corn lovers there are in this country.
all right, where can we find more information?
We've got all the tricks for treating that you could possibly need at alwaysatreat.com/Halloween. And then we would love for people to join the conversation on social media using the hashtag Halloween treats.
I love it. Carly, thanks very much for joining us this morning. And again, if you want to send me any candy corn, I will not, I will not turn that box away.
All right. I love to hear that. I hope you enjoy a lot more candy corn throughout the whole Halloween season. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you.